We welcome you to Gore Arena as the Winthrop Eagles fly into town, fresh off a great start in conference play. The Camels a little bit up and down so far, but searching to make a statement tonight against the team that eliminated them from the conference tournament last season. Thank you for joining us here on ESPN+. Evan Budrovich, Tammy Freeze with you. And Tammy, these are two teams very young, but high expectations coming into the year.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a great matchup.
We welcome you to Bowie's Creek as the Hampton Pirates come sailing into town after a big win on Saturday, while the Campbell Camels look to regain status as one of the top 4 teams in the Big South Conference. Thank you for joining us tonight on ESPN+. Evan Budrovich and Tammy Freeze with you. Tammy, these teams met just a week ago, and Campbell performed very well, winning in 4 sets. What are you expecting to see from tonight's matchup?
That's a very active setter to take that many attempts.
Kala right into the corner, and that's what Sarah Kala can do. Kala gets it started. Here's Stocking into the big double, and a denial by Charleston Southern. Float serve by Western sends Stocking to the floor, and another block. More space. And delivering is Kazna Terafiti. Heath off a challenging set and finds the real estate for a kill. Heath having some trouble with it. Kala helps her out. And Eidelberg picks up the kill. Gabrielle Eidelberg from Mesquite, Texas. And a good touch dug up by Kala. Lenksweiler takes center stage. And the senior puts Campbell back out in front. Trinity Williams has to push it right. Now some chaos. And Madison Lenksweiler finishes it off. Now Kala goes right in the middle and is denied. Big block by Sydney DeYoung, the Mount Pleasant, South Carolina native. Welcome back. Here are some numbers from the first 2 sets this far. Tammy, right now Campbell struggling to hit the ball particularly well, thanks in large part to the 7 blocks by the Pirates. That ball's kept alive and dug over nicely by Petronijevic. Now he targeting the libero one more time. Patty cake by Grace Kane. Kane gets it up. And Delgado sneaks it into the back row. How about the 12th kill of the match for Megan Delgado?
I like how Campbell's coming out really aggressive, though. There's some really good swings just then. Sarah Kala still pulling down a little bit too much in the blocks, but I think she'll be able to adjust as the match goes on.
Campbell winning set 2, 25-22. Thanks in large part to Haley Wilson, the freshman with a clean swing, even things at 1. Haley has started the last 4 matches. She's won a couple of Freshman of the Week awards. And a fellow talented freshman, Sarah Kala, here to serve. Minor to the back row. And that time, Kala gets it in.
You can tell that made her feel good on that attack. She actually didn't get quite a full approach. It's something Campbell's been working on, is those back row attacks and incorporating them into the offense more often.
Kala can swing just about anywhere on the floor. Delgado now a chance. Pinballs it off of Minor. And that's a net violation. No, it's actually not, but it is a point for Campbell.
I think they thought that setter again.
Illegal touch?
Back row attack.
Back row touch, yeah.
That ball, once that ball crosses into the plane, if the setter is from the back row and jumps up and tries to save it, when it's in the plane, that's considered a back row attack.
Lena Washington into the body of Minor. Now Heath gonna have to be creative into that one. Jungle gym and all, but no point. Just really no chance there on the set.
Yeah, it's way too tight. Unfortunately, Grace Kane, I think, just put a little too much on it. It is her responsibility when Maddie Minor digs a ball for her to take that second ball and set it up.
Here's Bria King in for the first time today. Stocking right through the double. And Jessica Stocking, her 8th kill of the match. Having a nice bounce back effort here today.
That was a nice aggressive swing by Jess, and that's really a good shot for her. She doesn't always hit that back corner, cross court, but I like it when she does.
All even at 1 set apiece as Lena Washington deflects it towards Kala. Heath now on the back set and denied by Delgado, and ice is black. Those two have been nice in tandem together up front. Here's Brooke Irving to serve. Linksweiler having to make big work of it and unable to keep it in as that touch goes long. And now both teams exchanging points early in this third set.
And that was a tough ball for Maddie Linksweiler to hit. She was about 8 feet off the net. It's not something that you can swing down on.
Talk about swinging down. Delgado cleans it up with authority. And she is loving it after 13 kills early in this match. Might be the easiest kill she'll get all night. More service received trouble for Campbell. Callaway there quickly absorbs. Delgado off the double with Kane. And Linksweiler gets a piece and the point. That time it was clear there was a deflection. And Linksweiler, a lot at the request of her own teammates, inserted in the lineup a little bit more today. She's played well.
She's been a Campbell captain for the last 2 seasons, and she just brings a certain amount of calm and as well as confidence and energy to the team.
They're going to need a lot of that today with a good Hampton squad pushing them in this third set. All even 1 a pop. And again, the Megan Delgado show. She's back to serve. Long set for Stocking. Rolls it long and no deflection. Much to the dismay of Jessica Stocking. And Megan Delgado in her first year here at Hampton after transferring from Cal State Fullerton. Floats a serve towards Stocking. Brooke all over the tough touch. Now a long run for Miner. Linksweiler punching it over. Here's Callaway with a roll shot. Teeing it up for Sarah Kala, and the back corner is all hers.
That's a great heads-up play by Campbell, actually, because Jess Stocking having to play that tip ball took her really out of the offense, and Maddie Linksweiler was also not in a position to hit, and so Maddie Miner set it to Sarah Kala in the back row.
Here's Stocking, the preseason all-conference performer. Irvin, a nice back set. And Barkley denied for the moment. Callaway goes into the chest of Stocking. Now Delgado calls her own number. High set for Kala. And that time a bit long here in set number 3.
That was a really high out-of-system ball that Elena Heath put up for Sarah Kala. She was just a little too early and had to swing on her way down, actually, sending that ball out.
This is Maya Petronijevic. Tough return. And Grace forced to shovel it over. And that one is sent long despite a valiant effort by Kendall Nicholas. Middle blockers have had to earn some good swings tonight. Not necessarily getting set up the best by either team. Linksweiler always a weapon on the service line. And there it is, Exhibit A. An ace for the senior. And we're back even at 8. The captain can be so dangerous here in serve. And shot long by Aaliyah Barkley, the local product.
And as Maddie Linksweiler is serving, there's a lot of viewers we have on the West Coast, and I'd like to give a shout out to Grandma Sykes, who I know loves to watch the broadcast.
All the way out in sunny San Diego. Heath there, nice job keeping it up. The Camels, of course, had a chance to visit the Linksweiler family when they were at San Diego State earlier this season. Also, Tammy Free's got to take that trip.
I did. It was nice to be on the West Coast. And
I got to call my agent. Another kill for Gabby Calloway. And this is where Hampton can be dangerous with Calloway and Delgado playing off each other. Back even at 9. Here's Abby Reed-Petrusik. That's a tough return by Kala and slam down. Kendall Nicholas very close to an illegal touch.
I'm a little surprised that the first referee didn't call that one. That was more of a catch and throw, which you would think would be a lift or illegal contact.
And a nice response up the middle by Haley Wilson. Let's see now if the Camels can get on a run here, all even at 10, and the match that has suddenly become deadlocked here as of late. Tough return and a rare return error by Megan Delgado, as that's an ace for Addie Minor.
Now Hampton's going to push her out of the serve receive actually to give her a break and see what they can do.
Minor targets Washington. Calloway gets a deflection. There's a high touch for Heath, who sends it wide. A little bit of disbelief with herself after the swing. This feels like set 5 of volleyball, and here we are midway through set 3.
I think you can feel the tension kind of from both teams, and both teams locked in, very focused.
And a beautiful ace delivered by Gabby Calloway, the freshman from Williamsburg, Virginia. This is a Hampton team that beat ECU earlier this year, beat St. Francis. Despite a tough start to the conference, they have looked much improved. Heath keeps it alive for the moment. But the front line of Hampton giving Campbell some trouble. Calloway goes to Kane this time, forcing Kala to bump set. And that's going to be a lift, no doubt, from Kendall Nicholas. Trying to use her long wingspan. There's a bit too much.
That set was a little bit behind her, and when you definitely take it from down below and pull the ball over, that's definitely a lift. Illegal contact.
Sarah Kala leads this conference in aces today, though. A couple of service errors, very rare for her. Nice dig by Kala. Stalking right into the double. And the senior picks up a point.
And where Alina Heath for Campbell has really struggled somewhat being able to work around the block, has worked in Jessica Stocking's favor for her able to use and abuse off the hands of the block.
That is the 3rd error from Sarah Kala on the service line. And now some size checking in with Isis Black returning for Hampton. Also now checking in to serve. That's Bria King out of Noblesville, Indiana. Kala has a tough go of it, and that results in an ace. Hampton always good at serving. That's going to force a media timeout. All deadlocked, 1 set apiece. We got a good one here in set 3. More action coming up after this on ESPN+.